Today, we're talking about one of the most powerful wealth building strategies in real estate investing today, okay? And that is called the BRRRR Method, okay? If you are looking to build a real estate portfolio with as little money left in the deal as possible, then this is going to be your playbook, okay? So let's break it down.
What's up? It's your boy Marley, and I'm here to be your local guide on all things Chicago. Okay, so if you're in the market and you're looking to buy or sell, or you're looking for your next investment property, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can be the first to know about the current market here in beautiful Chicago. BRRRR stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. All right, it's a strategy that helps investors recycle the same capital into multiple properties or multiple deals. Okay, so let's break it down really quickly right here, right now. All right, let's get it. The first one, right, is the buy stage, right? First thing you want to do is to buy the property. You want to find an undervalued property and buy it below market value. Okay, the next one is rehab. We want to renovate the property to increase the value and to build that equity. Next R stands for rent. We want to go ahead and find a quality tenant and rent it out to them so it can start generating monthly cash flow, okay? The next R stands for refinance. We want to pull out our equity by refinancing at a new appraised value, okay? And then the last one is repeat. Use that cash to buy your next property and do it all over again until you build up your portfolio, okay?
Here's the beauty of it, right? When done right, you can pull out most or all of your money after the refinance stage, which means, right, you now own a cash flowing rental with none of your own cash left in the deal, okay? So that's beautiful, right? Now, you're building equity and you're getting passive income at the same time and freeing up capital to do it over again.
Let's say you buy a home for $100,000, okay? And you know that it's gonna need about $40,000 in renovation costs. So all in, right, you're at $140,000. Now, after the rehab, you rent it out immediately for $1,600, okay? And then after it's rented, you go to the bank and you ask them for a cash refinance. They're gonna send out an appraiser, and the appraiser comes back and he says, hey, this property is worth $200,000, okay? Now they're gonna write you a cashier's check for about 75% of that value, okay? So they go ahead and hand you a cashier's check for $150,000. Now you got all of your money back that you originally invested into the property, and it's rented out, and you still own the asset as well. So that's what's great about it. And now that it's rented out, it's going to start cash flowing for you. So that's the beauty of the BRRRR strategy. All right, but this isn't a get rich quick move, okay? So here's where people actually mess up the most, okay? Overestimating the ARV, that after repair value. Make sure you get good comps and you run your numbers right the first time. The next one is underestimating the rehab costs. The third one is not properly vetting the tenants properly, because it's more expensive to get a tenant out than it is to put them in. And then the fourth one is not waiting enough time for that seasoning period to end before you go get your cash out refinance, right? Other than that, right, you want to make sure that you run your numbers, right the first time, and you have a solid team of lenders, inspectors, and a great contractor, right? Because if you don't, then you could end up with negative cash flow and zero equity.
If you're new to real estate and you want to get started, then here's what you should start doing. Number one, start networking. Find an investor-friendly realtor like myself, contractors, and lenders. Number two, learn your local market, okay? Know the average rehab costs, rents, and the ARVs in your area. Number three, run the numbers, okay? Use the 70% rule, which means that you don't pay more than 70% of the ARV minus the rehab costs. And number four, line up financing early. Hard money, private money, or cash for buys and the rehab, okay? Then the long-term lender for your refinancing at the end, okay? That's your exit strategy. Typically go for the small community banks, not the big banks. This strategy is all about leverage, okay? But you gotta stay sharp and run it like a business. If you're ready to build long-term wealth with real estate, the BRRRR method might be the perfect method for you and your best friend. And if you want to help find your first BRRRR deal right here in Chicago, then give me a call. I'd love to help you out, right? And if you're thinking about moving, buying, or selling here in Chicago or anywhere in the world, give me a call as well. I'd love to help you and connect you with anybody, all right? But until next time, my friend, peace.